Hey guys, so I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. So I'm gonna go ahead and change the format of my videos. Mainly, I'm gonna have you guys turn your phone sideways so you guys can see the video, in this format. Just because I know that it will be easier to show you guys Switzerland and Venice and Barcelona and all these other places, Paris. It'll be much easier to show it to you guys like this, so you guys get a wider angle of, everything that's going on and the street photography that I'm doing and stuff like that. But yeah, this is basically why I'm doing this. But today, Reggie and I are here back at the park, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about street photographers habitat. So one of the things that I like to do is whenever I go to New York City is I like to take pictures of street photographers or people just taking pictures. It's kind of like that Inception thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture here, the picture that I showed you guys the other day of me taking a photo of the Bavarian statue. So most people would want to get there early and just take a picture of the statue, but coming from a street photographer's background, I don't view it like that. I like people in my shots, and this is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. It's like the guy's making a gesture and somebody's taking a picture of him, and I'm taking a picture of them taking a picture with the actual statue in the background. But yeah, so that's basically what I like to do whenever I go to New York City. I like to find people that are taking pictures, and I like to take pictures of them. So I could have made this shot really boring and just taking a picture of him. He was looking down at his camera, just looking at it and not really doing much with it, just I guess checking the photos that he'd already taken. But since I ended up taking actually putting another person in the actual image, it makes it more interesting, and it kind of sums up a street photographer. It's it's an unsuspecting subject that's on his right or his left, our right, but it's part of the image, and it makes it more interesting because it's a street photographer and literally the type of subjects that we take pictures of every single day whenever we go out and do street photography. So that's why I ended up putting that random subject on there, and I didn't, it's not just me taking a picture and saying, oh, well, there's an extra subject there. No, it's like everything that I do has a purpose for sure. So for that one, for example, it's going to be him on one side and then the other. And it's basically saying this is the street photographer, and then this is the actual type of, a subject that we usually go for, just an unsuspecting person on the street that will probably never really know that their picture was taken, and, just won't really ever actually get to see that picture. That's one of the things that I've actually wondered is, any of these people that I take pictures of, are they actually at some point do they see the pictures that I've taken of them? But I really don't know. I really can't tell. But this right here, this spot right here, is actually one of my favorite spots here in the Trinity, mainly because I'm able to sit between these trees and just meditate, do my breathing exercise. So my breathing exercise, I've said that I was going to talk about this and I haven't talked about it, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about it now. Okay, so my breathing exercise is breathing in 30 times, really deep breaths, and then letting out air. And then at the end of it, you hold your breath. You let out all of your air and you hold your breath for as long as you can, for usually I do a minute of holding out your breath, and then after that you breathe in 3 times in and out, and then you breathe in and hold your air as long as you can, with air inside of your lungs. And it's a really good de-stressor. I'll go ahead and put the name of what this actually is on here, but there have been a lot of people that talk about it being really good for de-stressing and stuff like that. So definitely something that, if you are feeling stressed out, maybe you could look into doing something like that. But it's just something that I do on the daily, and it helps me out. But yeah, we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and do my breathing exercise here in a little bit. It's the perfect spot. It's super cloudy today, so it works out. But this is usually Reggie's favorite spot to eat grass. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good Tuesday. I keep forgetting my days, but I hope you guys have a good Tuesday, and I'll go ahead and catch you guys tomorrow.